What's good, everybody? I appreciate checking in. All right, I came across a really interesting article, and it surrounds our second-year tight end, Michael Mayer. We obviously drafted him last year, traded up for him in the second round, and coming into this year, he was really looking forward to being the premier tight end. And this year, we obviously drafted Brock Bowers out of Georgia. I think it kind of shocked almost the entire Raider Nation. But one of the biggest questions based off of that pick was how was Michael Mayer going to handle it? What was his mentality going to be, and how was he going to approach the 2024 season? And when I read through this article, I think it gives us a little bit of insight as to what Michael Mayer's mentality is going to be. And it's kind of exciting. I'll be dead honest. So I want to come on here, share it with you. And at the end of this video, I also have a question for you guys. So get ready in that comment section. But before we dive into the article, if you can, please like this video, subscribe, turn on those notifications. My next giveaway is going to be at 4,000 subscribers. So if you want to be included in that, hit that subscribe button. It's just my way of saying thank you and showing my appreciation to all my subscribers. So let's go ahead and get into the article. Raiders tight end Michael Mayer adds weight up to 265 pounds entering year two. The article goes on to read, the Raiders are really excited about Michael Mayer going into year two. It may not seem like so after using the number 13 pick on Brock Bowers, but the two could not be more different in terms of their play style, that's the biggest thing that's exciting about having these two offensive weapons, right? The biggest comparison, and it's kind of old school, but Brock Bowers, I think, is going to kind of give us that Dallas Clark kind of feel. You know, Dallas Clark played with Peyton Manning, and he kind of started the trend of those more athletic pass catching tight ends. That, you know, Dallas Clark was always lined up in the slot. He was lined up out wide. He was very versatile, could do a lot of things. And so I see Brock Bowers kind of playing that same type of role. Mayer is more of a throwback tight end whose game best resembles a young Jason Witten. Unfortunately, Mayer struggled as a blocker during his rookie season, which limited his overall impact. That won't be the case in year two, as Mayer has made significant strides in that area. And some of you may have remembered, I think all of Raider Nation was aware of it, when in practice last year, Max Crosby put Michael Mayer on his ass and kind of gave him that welcome to the NFL moment for his rookie season. And so at that point, I think Michael Mayer knew he had to make some changes. He did have to improve in that part of his game because everybody knew that he could be a monster in the passing game. He had to improve on his blocking. In a recent article by Deshaun Reed of The Athletic, he revealed that Mayer is up to 265 pounds, which is 16 pounds heavier than he weighed in during the NFL Combine. And that's huge. You know, when you gain 16 pounds in one offseason, that's massive because, look, guys in the NFL, you're not gaining 16 pounds, especially the tight end position, by going and eating fast food and doing all that. I mean, you're gaining weight in a specific way, in a way that you're trying to achieve a goal. And so there's a good chance. I mean, Michael Mayer is coming in 16 pounds heavier when it comes to muscle, and he's going to be a lot stronger and have more of that initial impact when he's going and run blocking against those defensive ends, linebackers, even some down linemen, those tackles. That 16 pounds is going to be huge. Here's a snippet of what Reed had to say about the former Notre Dame star, Michael Mayer. Sorry, I scrolled a little bit too high. Michael Mayer, a second-round pick in 2023, made substantial growth as a blocker last season, is bigger than Bowers at 6'4", 265 pounds, and is a talented receiver in his own right. He's not as explosive as Bowers, but he can also line up inline, outside, and in the slot. The Raiders will frequently use 12 personnel, which is one running back, two tight ends, two receivers, to get Bowers and Mayers on the field together, but that obviously won't always be the case. If Bowers doesn't develop quickly as a blocker, it wouldn't be unthinkable for Mayer to see more snaps. Bowers is without question a dynamic receiver and playmaker, but he does need to improve on his blocking, especially at the NFL level. Again, I just told you a story about Michael Mayer having his come to the NFL moment by Max Crosby. That could very well happen with Brock Bowers. So he's going to have to really improve on his game there. But again, it still remains to be seen how we're going to use Brock Bowers. He may not have his hand in the dirt, a lot of the time. He might only have his hand in the dirt maybe, 10% of the time. So it remains to be seen if the added weight will slow down Mayer, but the last line by Reed is interesting. He believes there's a chance that Mayer is the primary tight end for most of the season as he functions better in line and obviously rundowns. Bowers will earn more targets, but it could be Mayer who is on the field more often. No team in the NFL has a tight end room that is this dynamic or deep, and it will be fascinating to see how it all fits together in Luke Getzey's offense. But going into year two, Mayer is primed for a breakout season, even with Brock Bowers on the roster. And so with that being said, guys, I'm going to kind of give you my breakdown in a second. Let me know in the comment section down below. Give me your over-under projection on 40 receptions for Michael Mayer. Do you think Michael Mayer will have over or under 40 receptions for the 2024 season? Let me know in the comment section down below. And so as I read this article, what it really tells me is that Michael Mayer, I think, is really embracing the role that he may play this season. He is going to be more of that run down type of tight end. He's going to be that tight end that we're going to run behind. Brock Bowers, again, he's coming in because his dynamic pass catching ability. I think he's going to be lining up all over the field. I think he's only going to put his hand in the dirt maybe 10% of his snaps, where I think it might be opposite. Michael Mayer might find himself putting his hand in the dirt 80% of the time. And so I'm excited that he's embracing this part of the game, that he can be that dynamic blocker that we're going to need, because we're going to rely a lot on this run game. So I'm excited about it. So I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this article and what you think about Michael Mayer really making that stride, gaining some weight to really add to this offense. So let me know in the comment section down below. I appreciate you guys. Again, please like this video, subscribe, turn on those notifications. I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm out.